It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Tua now on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Second and 4. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. They fight down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 63 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now Allen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Sanders on for the extra point. And oh, it's blocked. And now the Bills have it. And he gets it past the 30, but not much further than that. And the extra point attempt snuffed down.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker and our holder told the head coach, just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about it. It's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Oh, bad move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Allen going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Naeem Hines from 6 yards away. And the Bills are back within a score. They were initially going for the progression. It worked.
When you have plenty of people who catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Now the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. To the goal. Complete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB,
aparecí en buen momento. Estaba el micrófono apagado. No, I have that. To turn off the micro. I was talking. But I was off. But I came in the right time. Oh.
And they'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22.
We have a prime time play interception for touchdown on Saturday morning. Afternoon. It's 2 o'clock.
The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Now Tua. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's going to score. It's on pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points, and they prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit.
0-0. No ha pasado todo. No ha pasado nada.
some hesitation to lean entirely.
I speak in Spanish also. I speak English, I speak Spanish.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
In motion, Hill. On second down, Mostert. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll have the Dolphins 1st down as he's
smooth
5-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. So after 2 1st downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They hand it off to Mostert. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 41. Now Mostert. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll run straight ahead with Wilson. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to pass. Tua. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. And push the offense backwards a bit. In motion, Hill. Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
He was looking for Isaiah McKenzie that time. That'll bring up second down. In his own end zone, it's Allen. And incomplete. Great coverage there. He was in the perfect position defensively to make a play on the football, and it'll bring up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now Allen. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A give up the middle to Singletary. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
To throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Un saludo a Chivata.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now off to the races down the right side. 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick 6.
You're welcome.
The pick 6, and I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point by Bass, up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken it. Gets this out to the 16-yard line.
You know what's a gift.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And some room to work. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays. And there's an example of that right there.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
Thank you.
Now on 1st and 10, it actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chops this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. third down, here comes Mostert. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
That was a good explosive run right there. And it brings up an interesting little dilemma, doesn't it? 4th and inches. Got to decide.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Jair makes a pick, and the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, that play, a mess from beginning to end.
Especially since not only do you take what likely would have been 3 points off the board, but now after the return, the other guys, they're set up with terrific field position. So essentially, you've traded what we think would be 3 points to a possible 6 points, but for the other team.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. In the final seconds of the first half, and the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, this is exactly what makes teams take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the counter, this is Singletary. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
And the big fella stumped that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
On 2nd and 9, Tua. Buying time to his left. And he's got some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see a franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. Oh, good move. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And he gets it down to the 32. 134 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On play action, here's Tua. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked out by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. 1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. Allen now on 1st down. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them, because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He's got the connection.
¡Crica la madre!
And he's going to have the Bills 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On 1st down, Allen.
¡Al carajo!
And he's brought down after a very nice game. They got 29 yards that time.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
This is where coaches have to spend a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Vamos.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Singletary will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Oh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
On first down, Tagovailoa eluding the pressure right. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Still 9 remaining on second down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Escaping the pressure right. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Tua. Oh, the out route, he's got Mostert. Runs through another. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Tua on 4th down. And this one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bills are going to get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.